Hello and welcome back to the channel, and a video I'd rather not do, but unfortunately something that happened and we need a solution to prevent it from happening or being a lot worse next time. So as you've seen from the title, we had a leak, and the leak was wastewater. Probably the worst. I think I'd rather have sort of fresh water, but so what happened, I'll pop some pictures in, but it all happened under there. So we've got the dishwasher, we've got the sink and the waste underneath. Now this cupboard's a bit full, so what we've got is back there the wastewater. Over time, so as you know, our kitchen, our lovely kitchen, is brand new. Well, we're approaching probably 10th month of it. It wasn't cheap, and this is the last thing you want. So what happened, the wastewater pipe basically worked its way down where it comes out of the sink to the point where it come off, and all the wastewater that was coming from the dishwasher were just spurting out underneath the floor, the cabinet, and it come basically from there all the way round and then all the way back to here underneath the flooring, and yeah, made a bit of a mess, made a bit of a smell because all the waste stuff, and I wasn't best pleased. Something that could have been prevented, and it wasn't. So the sort of measure to take would be to support the waste pipe underneath. It was loose, it weren't clamped to a wall of anything, and all I can say is I didn't do it. So how are we going to fix it? So I have invested in some of these flood sensors. So this is not the first time we've had a sort of leak. We had one at his old house, and we're fortunate that the builder came and replaced it, but it completely ruined the cabinet, and the only savable thing was the doors. In this instance, we were very lucky that my wife was in the kitchen and she just noticed water on her feet. She managed to turn the dishwasher off, and we sort of resolved it straight away. The old house, we weren't so lucky. It was a leak that was over sort of a week period, just a drip, but obviously loads of drips throughout a 7-day period, blew the cabinets. What I'm hoping with these, and I'll show you how they work, but a bit of an overview. As you'll have seen from other videos, I installed Shelly switches for all our outside lighting so I can get it on my phone. What these do is they have little prongs on the bottom, and what I'm assuming they sort of short out with the water or something along them lines and trigger the sensor to send a notification to, be it an Apple Watch, your phone, via the app, and give you the warning as soon as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, you're reliant on enough water to set that off, but what I'll do now is I'll get a bowl full of water and show you exactly what happens. So with that, what I can do is, one of these is going under the utility room sink, and I'm going to put it behind the plinth. The utility sink's actually there, not there, but so one's going behind there simply because we've got the washer in there and we've also got the sink, and they're probably key prone areas that you're likely to get a leak. So that one's going in there, and then we just need to reprogram another one which is going to go behind the kitchen sink, and hopefully prevent us damaging our lovely new kitchen. So what we need to do is get it opened up and get it programmed to the Shelly app and working. Now, surprisingly, they don't come with batteries, I presume for shipping purposes, and yeah, so all we need to do is twist this. I'll have to put the camera down, twist it, insert the battery, and I'll come back to you. Lid comes off like that, and then just leaves a place for the batteries. There is a positive negative there, so that the battery just slides in. Now the battery itself is a CR123 battery to power this, and as you can see it's woke up now, and if it doesn't, you just press this button. Now the slow flashing light, I believe that means it's ready to pair. So what we'll do is pop the lid back on, and in fact I'll leave it off and we'll get pairing. So we've got the phone, we need to open the Shelly app, and as you can see we've got a notification there. So Shelly app open, and as you can see I've already set kitchen, so those are for us lighting. If I just click, I can turn the garden lights on. But in this instance we've got kitchen, and I think you have to set these up before, and then we'll add device and scroll down to where the flood is there, and then it can find it. Now this might take a few times, as I've explained in other Shelly videos. Doesn't always work first time, but hopefully in this instance it will for video purposes. So second time lucky, it seems to have done. So we've got discover device, we'll just let it verify the device and then look to add it as a kitchen flood sensor. So the Shelly flood's been discovered, and we will just click discover devices. So it's found this specific one, click to add. So it is a hidden device, but I want it to be referenced. So we'll go to kitchen, choose the picture, so find the pretty picture, there we go. You can upload a picture if you want, and then save device. Oops, forgot to do the name. So I'll just pop this in now, and get this on, so save device. So we'll let that connect to the cloud and give it a try. And there we have it. So the Shelly's there. It also senses temperature, and it does record. So if I go back to the utility room, there, as you can see, it's been recording the date. Now I believe with the Shelly they can all interconnect, and yeah, I'll touch on it in a second in fact, and just show you the kitchen one works. So here we go. So I'll get my bowl that I have here, and then you can see, and then we have our notification that there's a water leak somewhere, i.e. the kitchen. So with the Shelly device connected, I think there's all sorts you can do with them. I've only literally scratched the surface with them, but what I understand is you could probably, if you had your lights connected to the Shelly switches as well, I've only got my outside lights, so it won't really work as well, but where that triggers, it would set the lights off or turn them on, or I presume you could get them to flash somehow. It's something I'm going to research and see if we can get done. But so what we need to do now, that is now ready. That's the kitchen one. I've took the plinth off, and it's literally just going to sit under here, out of the way. And yeah, so I'm going to place it at the back here. As you can see, this is where the waste pipe is. Up there is also the tap, and then as you can see, we've got sort of the drains for the dishwasher. So that's staying there, and yeah. And if just like that, it's done. So just a quick video, wanted to put together, raise the awareness that a leak can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you've done. The previous house was literally just a little drip, and this one was a installation error or failing, and it is what it is. We were very fortunate that we didn't have too much damage, and that we could take the floor up and let it dry out before we're going back. So yeah, hopefully this has helped. Don't get me wrong, you can't chase every leak. You could have a central heating leak, you could have anything, but if you cover the key points, it'll just give you a bit more backup to catch it early and not ruin, like for us, our brand new kitchen, which is the last thing we want. So yeah, I do hope it's helped. Please do give it a thumbs up if you have. I'll link the Shellys down below. It's not paid ad or anything, or I've not been gifted them. I bought them at full price, and yeah, I'll pop them on my Amazon storefront as well if they're available, and take it from there. So thank you for watching. Please do make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned for some upcoming videos. Some interesting ones coming up now. So yes, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.